Today we're back with more Scrap Mechanic Nomad Survival, and I decided to build a bit of a saw blade attachment to the front of this vehicle because I kind of wanted to actually get going. So I drove back to the mechanic station from Scrap City, and you know, we still got some component kits. It's all right. I looted a few structures along the way, and basically built this saw blade attachment. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I just sort of built it here. And this is sort of my thought, is that it opens up, deploys down. We got some suspension on it there, right, from that off-road suspension. And I'm hoping with this sort of attachment, we can kind of cut the base of the tree. The saw blades will keep it, you know, see the suspension sort of keeps it pushed onto the ground, right? And then those two extra pieces will help bring the logs in towards the middle, and I don't know. And then maybe they'll just get mulched, and the actual, like, cut logs should go between those two areas and get picked up by our collectors. And then, of course, you know, we can turn the whole thing off and bring it back up and then drive off. So we're gonna see if we can do it, and if it does anything, and if it works, and if we can actually cut down some trees. It's not exactly a driving straight through a forest kind of device, but if we can mine some trees without having to get rid of our trailer, that would be great. I do need more storage as well. You know what? Let's go get some shell. I'm so, like, it's ridiculous. The storage is just... It's just, yeah, we need, you know what, let's go get some shells. We're gonna get some more storage containers. Gonna have to, like, rearrange this a little bit to maybe make a stack of storage containers. All right, let's go do that. How much glue is it per one storage container? I think we got enough. It's 5 glue, so it's 15 shells. That sucks a lot. Okay, well, do we have nothing in there? Any glue in here? Nothing. Yeah, all right. By the way, I'm also living on milk currently because we have no food. So we're doing good. We need to grow some food, but I'm gonna try seeing if the saw blade attachment works. That's gonna be the first objective. And if we can get that saw blade attachment working, we can chop down some trees. Then we can get some more resources pretty quickly. And then we're gonna build a mining attachment. Now, the question I have is, should I even build a mining attachment, or should I build like a whole mining vehicle that we deploy out? I kind of feel like a mining vehicle might be easier, simply because we just need a vehicle that has drills on it to literally drill the node apart, and then maybe like a bulldozer blade on it or something to push the mined materials towards our Nomad vehicle, and then we can deploy that out of like a boxcar or something, right? So I'm thinking like the wood is important because I want to get just a ton of wood going. I'm building currently, like the craft bot's currently building all the scrap wood we have into wooden planks. It's probably done now, to be honest. But yeah, so we need literally as much wood as we can get. That's gonna be a problem for sure. And then once we have all that wood going, then we can start building some more cars and having a much more, oh yeah, I'm dying, that's cool. But yeah, we need more cars, like a much longer train. I think I actually want to extend the second car to be longer as well, first. And then of course we need to make a longer train after that. And I'm not sure about going back to a 4-wheel design. I like the wheels only at the back, but we also need some way to unhook the cars, and I don't know. There's a lot of things to do, but we need a longer car for sure. I need to turn the second car into a really big craft bot car that's got just a craft bot and a ton of chests. We're gonna get 30 shells here, so we can make 2 more chests. But yeah, we need basically a car that's just got a craft bot, a ton of chests, and that's the whole second car. And then we could have a third car that, you know, could be a box car that deploys like a mining vehicle, a small little thing that then comes out and mines nodes. I feel like that's the path forward. I definitely want the saw blades on the front of the main car though, because I want to be able to just chop trees and move along. I tried getting back from Scrap City. I think I have exactly 30. Yeah, 30 shells, perfect. All right, but yeah, I tried getting back from Scrap City, and it was very difficult. I set the waypoint here with the logbook, right? So this is like the starting mechanic station, and I pretty much just drove straight at it, but there doesn't seem to be a road system that's connected. There's a bunch of like warehouses that are connected over there, and they're all connected to a series of roads, and that's fine, but it's a completely different road system from this one. And so pretty much the only way to do it is to essentially drive over this massive mountain range that exists in the middle of this map, or go around it, or drive through warehouses. So definitely need to make some paths with this, you know, tree cutting device. But let's see if we can just clean up some inventory here first. It's really, we need it, like this trailer sucks. It needs to be expanded a lot. Anyway, I should just do that now, shouldn't I? Like, I should really just take this trailer and make it longer. Do we have the wood for it? Yeah, okay, 256, 250, okay. All right, I'm just gonna take this off, and we're just gonna make it just longer, essentially. So we just chop the whole front here. Let's dump these in here. Let's get you making glue. Perfect. Let's make infinite glue. And then let's make, you're out of wood. Okay. Is there more? Gonna be more scrap wood in here. We can use that. And then all this stuff we got to get rid of. I probably should just throw out that scrap seat. But anyway, let's just chop this. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. We'll deal with that in a sec. And then we're just gonna extend this out significantly further. It's already nighttime again. That's okay. We're gonna basically what I want to do is just extend this like line of chests out here in the front for now, and then we'll have, you know, only one chest of finished products, but we'll have like, you know, 4 or 5 of just starting stuff. Doesn't matter. It's all just storage anyway. And then eventually we'll have to make this into a proper, you know, craftbot loop, right, where the whole thing loops back around with a vacuum line, and then that way the starting products and the finished products all just feed into one area, and you have the craftbot. Probably the craftbot at the front, because that's how you make trailers stable. In real life, we put the weight at the front of the trailer and not at the back, but I mean, we've got all the weight at the back, so that's fine. We're living on the edge. It's gonna sway more technically, but you know, it's the way it goes. There, one chest, second chest. They're not exactly centered, doesn't matter. Perfect. Metal, craft more metal. Oh my god, this is like a mess. Okay, let's just start dumping stuff. Yeah, my inventory is sort of a disaster, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty bad. Let's take the blocks out. Okay, we'll leave all the circuits in here. I'm gonna do like some real inventory management here in a sec, because this is just, it's so hard to figure out how, look at how many chemicals we have. This is ridiculous. Didn't even know we had all these chemicals. Might as well put them all in here. Put them in one spot. They're not gonna, there, that way they're all, yeah, let's grab all this. Oh my goodness. So much stuff. Okay, we'll put some oil in with there and some water. That's fine. Fertilizer, sure. You know what, actually we'll keep that, because that's gonna go in a different one. We got more glue, perfect. Can we make another chest? Let's get the metal out of here, dump that back into here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we definitely need a loop. So how does it take to, it's metal 2. Okay, so we could build some vacuum pumps. We don't have a whole lot of glass, though. I think we have a bit more glass in here. Oh, we could make glass, right? It just gets made out of cracked... Yeah, it's, you know, that's future problems. I still want to test this stupid logging device. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna clean up the rest of this inventory, and then we're gonna get out of here. All right, life is perfect now. Everything is organized. I feel my sanity coming back. It's great. Look, we got fertilizer over here with our plant stuff. We've got a bunch of other stuff. We've got some more stuff, and then we got, you know, our finished stuff. So everything's great. We're just making some metal. So I think that's it. Cleaned up everything on the ground. The trailer's gotten a little bit longer. It's fine. And I'm gonna grab, I got all my blocks up here, by the way, now, which is great. It's coming straight out of the refinery. There we go. We'll just clean that up. Just trying to make sure this has lots of meat to it, so it doesn't accidentally get wrecked by a bot. There we go, perfect. And let's go try, well, you know what? I'm actually gonna wait until daytime, and then I'm gonna go try mulching some trees with this thing and see what happens. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get this honeycomb, because we always need more honeycomb to build more tires, and there's honeycomb right here. All right, daytime. I took some of the wood blocks and just, you know, we're slowly gonna build up this into an actual, like, truck-looking thing. I think at some point I'm probably gonna move the whole front wheels back further, move the, you know, driving seat on top of the collectors there, and then that way, you know, because we'd have to make the front a little wider, but if we did it that way, then I think it would be easier for the collectors to get stuff. Anyway, we've got the trailer hooked up, everything's good to go, so let's go find a tree and see if we can do something to a tree. So let's start with the smallest type of tree, I guess, and then we'll work our way up to the largest type of tree. We might need to make some sort of I just realized we probably need like one piece on this that's actually going to be important. I think we're going to need something that'll actually help, like, sort of push the tree over, if that makes sense. I think we can just, you know, let's do this out of blocks for now, just to see if this actually works. But I think we need something like up here, not like that, sorry, like this. See, this is going to get in the way, though. Yeah, maybe something like right here. Might have to do this on a piston at some point, like a piston with a controller that deploys. Because see, now this will help push into the tree when you, anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's see what happens. Honestly, it doesn't really matter which way the tree falls. Yeah, because then we just, okay, so it fell that way. So then we just back up and then we drive around. And then we line up on it. Of course, I have to, like, you know, deal with my trailer being a little bit tight. There we go. Oops, nope, not the right button. There we go. And then, oh no, that doesn't hit the ground. Okay, well, this might work really well for large trees and not so good for small trees. Oh, we're mulching it, though. Okay, that's good. I mean, it works. It's pretty good. Like, it does get it. It doesn't really direct the small logs towards it so easily, but okay, let's try with a bigger tree here. Try with one of these. There we go. So this one, just hack into that. Yeah, this thing doesn't do anything. We honestly need, like another series of controller arms that would grab the tree and help push it down. That would be my way, like, you know, another arm on top that almost grabs it like a robot, like one of those actual logging trucks does. But anyway, this is working quite well though. I'm not mad about this. Like, this mulching setup, look at that, it just grinds through it, done. So let's go loop around now. We felled the tree down, so we can lift this up and just loop around. There we go. And then deploy at it again, like a snowplow. Might need those forks further forward, too. Yeah, they don't seem to do much over there. They need to be, like, the controller arms that pivot the thing need to be more towards the front. For sure. Like the front of the saw blades. We can fix that, though. This works really well. Like, this is actually exactly what I was hoping it would do. We just drive into the tree slowly, and we just mulch the whole thing. I kind of wish it would help, like, push the tree more towards the middle. So we'll fix that. We'll right after this tree, we'll change those front arms. But, like, that's really good. And then done. Like, that's a whole tree done. That took no effort at all. Oh, wait, no, we missed a log. God dang it. We missed a single... See, that's why those arms need to be... Okay. We can fix this. This is actually going to be sweet. Okay, so there we go. We're going to... Come on, get this. Yeah, that's really, really good. All right. Okay, now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to steal this wood back because I'm going to need it. Thank you. And then what we're going to do is delete this. And essentially... Oh, no, I still need that pivot point. Hold on. There we go. But yeah, essentially what I'm going to do is we're going to extend this up and then put the swivel at a different point. I'm going to actually put this on a lift, though, so we can do this a little bit cleaner. And then I think this will work quite well. All we got to do is have the trees get kind of... The problem, I think, is there was too much of a gap between it and the ground because it was mounted to the back. So we'll bring it all forward, and I think it'll work better. All right. That is perfect. So check this out. We got... the whole setup on a swivel. This is look at that. That actually looks like a proper snowplow. And the only place that you can get through, this is going to be awesome. This might be a bit of a problem on, like, rough terrain, but we're going to see how it goes. I mean, we got the suspension to help absorb it, right? So that's the idea. I mean, we could crank those up, I guess. Yeah, no, I kind of like them a little softer, though. But anyway, it's cool. So the way it works is really simple. When this thing's folded up, when it's off, right, we've got our controller set to negative 75 degrees here. We go to 90. That gives us a net of 15 degrees. So then we have these two set to 15, right? So when it swivels down, the difference here, this becomes a 15 degree angle. This becomes, you know, negative 15 according to that. And then this thing becomes flat. Like, that looks legit. All right, let's hook up the trailer again. This is going to be pretty good. And then we'll try this on a medium tree, and then we'll try it on a big redwood tree. And I think this is going to be a really, really good system. The only thing I'm still missing is the pusher on the top to help push the tree over. I can't control the direction the tree falls with this. I need a second controller for that, which, could we make a second controller is the question, I guess. Let's see what the resource requirements are for controllers. Glue, so we need some glue. Okay, but we do have the metal block for it. So I could make a second controller if we got some glue, which we'll probably have to do at some point. But yeah, I probably should just do that, right? Because I need a controller that I can activate with another button that then has, you know, you can, when you activate it, it like flings an arm forward, just a little lever arm on this, basically like a little bearing like this, right? And it just flings that forward to push the tree down in the direction you want it to fall. All right, let's go get some glue. I don't want to, like, I'm just sitting here. I'm like, man, I don't want to have to do it, but I kind of also want to do it correctly. You know what I mean? We just need like a little U channel on a controller. It's just got to be a really simple level 1 controller. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just got to be able to swing a whole arm thing down that then just kind of forces the tree to go down in the direction you want it to go. I'm well aware that this whole assembly is going to look really stupid, constantly sitting on the front of our vehicle, but I also don't care. Because it's functional. It does look, it's gonna look awkward. It's gonna look real awkward. It's like having a snowplow truck, honestly. Like in Canada, where I'm from, it's pretty common, and especially in the wintertime, you just see trucks driving around all the time with just snowplows hanging on the front, and then when they get to the place they need to go, they go, oh, deploy the plow, psh, done, you know? So it's like, kind of has that sort of vibe to me. But, you know, I don't mind. All right, let's build a controller. Throw these shells in here somewhere. There we go. Let's just, mass produce a bunch of glue. I guess I could have just kept that on repeat. And then a controller is 3 glue. So we'll get that. Still have plenty of oil. Might as well dump the rest of this in here. 1 more glue, thank you. Let's dump that. Wow, it's already nighttime again. What is the 1800? It's 4 in the morning until 1800. All right, the glue's producing. Let's build a controller. Thank you. Can probably upgrade it to level 2 or something, but it doesn't honestly need it. And then in terms of how we're gonna set this up, where are my bearings? Oh wait, they're my inventory. Never mind. Yeah, so we're gonna just go, essentially, I should do this with metal just so it sort of matches everything else. And it's a little more durable that way in case of, you know, bots or whatever. Although we should be making this whole assembly out of metal 3, but anyway, that's a future problem. Right now, this could get wrecked, like, right here, you know, as a single pivot point. But yeah, essentially what I want is on this, I think we build, like, a little, something like that, really? And then, I guess we can go up 2. Do that. I need to put a block. Whoops. There we go. And then this. Perfect. Hook it up to this controller for now. And essentially this is just gonna be like I don't know how wide a tree is. I think it's 6 or 5, I mean. Or is it 7? 7 is the biggest ones? 1, 2, 3. I think that's too. I don't know. We'll find out. I think it's either going to be 5 or 7. I think it's like this actually. But yeah, essentially that's what we're gonna have. We got the giant claw now, and then we're gonna disconnect this from this. So that's gonna want to fall over. But then we grab our other controller. We're gonna need to make a switch as well. Can I afford to make a switch? Probably. Once again, nighttime. 1 scrap metal. Okay, no problem. But yeah, love the fact that it's always nighttime in this game. It's a real vibe. For sure. We'll probably have to build like an actual, you know, sort of control console at some point in time and not just have controllers sort of sitting out in the open, all exposed and stuff. But, you know, it's not really a big deal. There we go. So that's going to be like that. And then this we'll put on, you know, actually, hold on. We got to see when we fold this up. That sort of gets in the way, doesn't it? Whoops. That's not the direction. There we go. So we'll do that, and then this one, you just reverse it like this. I think we need to make the whole train a little wider. It's just in general. I think it'll be more stable as well. But if we make the whole train a little bit wider, then we could have the ability to walk down this without getting off of it, which I think would be great, to be able to go from car to car to car. But anyway, here we go. Final part of this. So we're going to drop this switch in here. We're going to throw that on, and then that goes to there. So now we go 1, but we press 3, and then that brings that up out of the way. That's as fast as that'll. I should upgrade this. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade that a little bit. Maybe a couple levels just to get it faster. We don't really have a lot of component kits, but like, you know, it is nice to have good controllers. Do a couple levels. There we go. Now we can do it. There. Yeah, perfect. It's also more durable that way too, right? I think, maybe? Might not be. No, yeah, because the level 5 controller is super durable. I think we improved the durability. All right, let's go mulch a tree. Right? So that goes like this, and then this just plows down, right? We just walk up to a tree and push into it. And then, yeah, I don't know. This might work. Let's find out. Big tree right here. Deploy that back. Deploy this. Oh, these trees are really big. Oh no, that's the right size. Okay, perfect. So now we press 3. And then we drive. Whoops. Okay, hold on. I think I have to put this on actually the slowest speed just for this. Because now we can press 3 and then drive into it. And then... Okay, that was not nearly tall enough to do what it needed to do. It did not, oh my god, we need to have this on a piston. This needs to be on a piston that can extend like 30 blocks up, essentially, is where it's at. That's what I'm realizing. Like, the thought is there. I'm gonna try it on a smaller tree, like one of the regular sized trees. But I think on the big tree, it needs to be just way higher up on the tree to push it down. Because we basically just push the bottom of the tree out from the top, but the tree doesn't really have the same kind of weight you would expect, you know, like a real tree to have. So it's sort of like scrap mechanic, the top of the tree sort of like fell, you know what I mean? Wasn't really, yeah, it didn't work great. All right, let's try this now though. Let's see if this scooper works. Kinda does. Gotta go slow. Yeah, just slow mulch at it. Perfect. I can't really see what's happening, but... I think I might have to actually get rid of this tree as well. Okay, well, hold on. Let's try it on this tree. Let's see if I can force this one to go down. Oh, I see. It works for small trees. It forced in the right direction for the small. Just the big one's too tall. A piston will work great, honestly. All right, let's go. Let's just plow through this. This works stupid well. Like, this works significantly better than I thought it would. Like, it's not perfect. Don't get me wrong. We're going down a bit of a hill here, so obviously we're going to miss some stuff. Well, like, it's not bad. The scoop definitely helped. Yeah, honestly, this is pretty good. It's pretty quick. It's a pretty quick system. Going down the hill is a bit of a problem. It doesn't work great on non-flat surfaces, but most trees are on a relatively flat surface in this game, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Like, even when they're on a slope, it's still a flat slope, right? Which is fine. We're a bit caught up here. That's a bit of an issue. Sometimes the logs, I guess, don't go through. Like, the cut logs don't go underneath. So they block the blades. See there, they're blocking the blades from cutting more, but that's fine. You just sort of back up. We can even, like, lift this a bit. There we go. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, come on. Oh, I was hoping to get that log before it went off. That's pretty good. I'm not mad about the way this works. Yeah, this configuration of saw blades too, the 2 vertical, 1 in the middle, is great. It seems to work really well. Because see, the vertical ones get them when they're tall, and then the one in the middle gets them when they're low on the ground. This is amazing. Yeah, done. No cleanup. Like, nothing. I never had to get out of the vehicle once. Never had to use the hammer, you know? This is perfect. It's literally the perfect setup. And I kept the trailer attached the whole time. Let's go find another tree that's not so close to the water. This is actually amazing. This is exactly what I wanted to do. Wanted to have a setup that's just perfect for mulching trees. Now we're just gonna collect wood like crazy for a bit. And then we'll use all that wood to make a bigger train. And then we can use that bigger train to make more stuff. Definitely need to make a mining vehicle. Is that a haybot? No? Oh, it is a haybot. Okay, hold on. Let's get him. I want to try this on a haybot. Gotta turn around here. I don't really have the greatest turning radius. Definitely need to work on the turning radius of this vehicle. All right, Mr. Haybot. Saw blades are on. And it doesn't work great because you just run away from saw blades. Alright, let's get this tree. Oh, no, that time it kind of hucked the bottom of the tree out too. Yeah, the upper arm definitely needs a bit of improvement, the tree throwing arm, but the bottom part of it, this works phenomenal. Like just mulch, go, clean, thank you, next, just push slowly. You just gotta drive a little slowly, you know, you can't go too quick. Sometimes you gotta lift the blade a bit. Oh, I think we dropped some things through the ground. But like, look at that. That's just tree done. I've literally never made a vehicle this efficient, like a tree cutting vehicle this efficient in Scrap Mechanic before. That's kind of insane. Definitely need your suggestions on how to improve the top robot arm part. We almost need to grab the tree like with an actual hand. It's gonna need way more than just one controller. It's gotta have like a piston that grabs it up top, or maybe grabs it in multiple spots and then tilts it down on purpose, you know, and like forces the tree down rather than using a controller jammed up. But I mean, you know, it's a future problem. Like, see, we just lift this up, drive in slowly, perfect. Yeah, see, it kind of like hucks it forward a little bit. I think it's just the controller basically getting all that bent up energy. Like, it just has too much energy in it, and then it just, you know, releases it all at once. Kind of like you can use the controller to do like the flipper glitch kind of deal. I think that's what's happening there. But here we go. It's gonna, yeah. I don't know how much wood we have, but it's fine. We're gonna have lots. Need it for building cars. It's gonna be great. All right, done. Let's take a check out how much wood we've actually collected. These were, I think I only had like 256 blocks of scrap wood in here at the start. I don't actually remember. But either way, like, it's going quick. We're collecting wood at a tremendous pace. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. You know, I think now the next step is to get another car going, get a couple more large wheels, and extend the train out a little bit further. Maybe make the whole thing a little bit wider. Now that we'll have some wooden blocks to do that, we could make the whole front car a little bit shorter, which would make it have a better turning radius. You know, I'm basically thinking of literally just taking the whole front and like taking that whole front on top of the wheels and just chopping it and moving it back, right? And then the whole thing will be a little bit better. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you hit those buttons. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all next time. I'm gonna mine so many trees now. It's incredibly quick. This is the way to do it. That was a total disaster.